Morning! Good morning, story timers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to finally be here today. We are here for today is July 21st. It is Wednesday, which means you get to see me twice today because today I will be here for story time with Donna Vee and this evening for Girls Gone Green with Miss Tracy Locke. I'm so excited. Let me put this over here today. Can you see it like from here? Maybe? I think so. I'm so excited to be here today. We are finally getting to the letter Z. Z. I know. It was the longest alphabet ever. And I'm really excited to get here because I have some new books today. And I know that there's so many people that were wondering where I was. And I'm so sorry I couldn't be here. But life had to happen. So, good morning. Let's start the day off the way we always do with healthy habits and good manners. So when I woke up this morning, I had so much to be grateful for. I have gratefulness right now because I can see that I have lotion all over me. Hi, Shari Free. Good morning to you, Cinnamon and Mush. Nice to see you on the day that we're here celebrating the letter Z with lots of books. Glad to see you as well. Glad to be back. And I'm so excited because I woke up with so much gratitude and I got to meditate a bit, which was great. And I didn't oversleep, which was awesome. And now we're going to start off by saying that we're going to switch the letter from Y to Z. And I have to see, are there any children with the letter Z in their name? Well, that their name starts with. I know there's one. One who, when I was here last, it was his birthday. Now, today, if it's your birthday, you have to let me know. I know it's Renee Nichols' birthday, but I didn't get to look to see whose birthdays were being celebrated today. So you have to put that in the comments. If you have any words that start with the letter Z that you would like to share today, I already have Lisa's Z alliterative sentence. You can see I'm off my game for 2 days because I just couldn't even say the word alliterative. Okay, here we go. The letter Z, it looks like this. It looks like a lightning bolt, right? Like this. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And I have one name only. I don't know. Is that true? Could it be true? Should I go look? I think that is really it for me. I have one name today, and that name is Zachary. And I have a Zach in my family who we absolutely love, which is actually Courtney's boyfriend, but I consider that family. So good morning, Zach. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you had an amazing birthday. And if you're celebrating a birthday today, you got to let me know. But we are about to get into the most amazing. Hey, Jerry Reesby. How you doing? Howdy. I couldn't even get it out there. Howdy. I know. You know why? I probably need water. I guess I should start with that healthy habit aside from exercising. Maybe that's where we should go second because we already talked about meditating and waking up with gratitude. We've already had our letter of the day. So maybe what we should do is talk about the importance of water. Hey, good morning, Christopher Estrite. Looking forward to seeing you later on Girls Gone Green. Pumping that show up right now, 8 p.m. with myself and Tracy Locke. We'll see you talking about football fun and the summer getting closer and closer to preseason. Cannot wait. I've got stuff flying all around here right now. Lisa, good morning. I have your Z alliteration saved. If you want me to, I could use it from my phone or you could copy and paste it here. I miss you too. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. So happy to be back. So happy to share my morning with all of you because I know and you know that it makes my day that much better. So as a matter of fact, it gives me something to look forward to and be optimistic about. Here we have our water. And you see that this water, I filled it up to the 10 a.m. mark. I'm going to drink some because I can. And you should drink some too. And then we can talk about how we can refill it with our own optimism because today is the letter Z. And that means that we are finished with our optimism jar project. Yep, it's a Z alliteration. And I have pages to add to the jar to show you just how full life can be when you look at it optimistically. So, can we get out our water bottles? Now, I drink to the count of 5. And do you hear those cicadas in the background? They're like so loud. And it's super duper hot out here today. All right, on the count of 3. Nah, we don't have to count down the water countdown. We count down drinking. I drink to 5. You ready? because we want to stay hydrated. It's so good for the largest organ that we have on our body, which is actually our skin, correct? And now I'm going to write in my book on the last day of optimism. Let me see. So 7/21, right? Okay, this is actually really perfect because I wasn't here for 2 days. I missed the 19th and the 20th. But look at how many other days we've been here together. The other ones are in the jar. We're going to rip these out today, right? And we're going to put them in their jar. Why? Because if you remember, we had an idea, and it was to show everyone that if you could store your optimism and you could take your positivity and the power of it and you could reflect back on it, right? You could get to see just how amazing life can be. So remember when we started this project, all the way back at the letter A, which is 26 letters ago and 26 days ago. Actually, there's 2 other days in there, so 28. We said that we could fill this up with everything that we've done from the month that we were doing, right? And what was the purpose of that? Do you remember? The purpose was to show you that even on the days that you're not having such a great day, or you're having a sad day, or maybe you're going through something scary. Sometimes we go through things that are scary, like moving or having to, I don't know, try something new. Well, guess what? See, this one we sent love to the UK. This one was O for Wednesday. We had so many great days. And look at this. It's starting to overflow, proving that even when you least expect it, you can go back in your memory and you can revisit times that were better than they are when you're having a sad, a scary, or a bad day, right? And guess what? I am not even up to today. And look at all these great memories, letters, vitamins we took, funny moments that we shared, pages that we read, alliterative sentences that we did together, right? We've read this many books times at least 3. This is why we have more reasons to be optimistic than pessimistic. Proof is in the jar. Now, you could do this on your own. Look at this. And I still have the last few days left. And it's overflowing already because there's so much more to be optimistic about and happy about than there ever is to be sad or down about. And you can always go back and recall a memory. So if I reach down deep, let's just see. This one was the day that we did Barbie's hair, and we had Barbie on as a guest, June 21st. And I beat Lisa, but Frank beat me. I don't think Frank's watching today, because if he was, he'd be twirling his mustache going, that's right, I beat you. So you should try that at home. You can do this in a journal. You can do it on a whiteboard or a chalkboard. You can do it in a jar, whatever it is that you want to do. But we still have this entire week to get through. So today, July 21st, and today's letter is Z. And we have 3 new books. We have a ginormous alliterative sentence. We have a huge group of people watching and sharing our energy together. So I'm really excited, and I just want to say thank you for being such a big part of our journey through optimism. I'm excited. All right, now we better get exercising because we have a lot to do before we get to these books, because I realized only this morning that one book might be a bonus book in itself. What? Mike Coven, today's National Hot Dog Day, Ruts Hot all the way. When I used to eat hot dogs, I definitely would love a Ruts Hot Ripper. Now I eat hot dog buns with sauerkraut, relish, and mustard because I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten it for like 7 or 8 years. I don't even know anymore. All right. But that's awesome. So today's National Hot Dog Day. I love it. Thank you for that news flash. I love it. All right. Are you getting ready to exercise so that you can eat more hot dogs? Put your arms out. We're going to start with seated jumping jacks. No spaghetti arms, please. And let's recite the alphabet. we know that there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and A through M is 13, and we get the space with M and N, and it's the middle. We shop middle. We switch our exercise up until we get to S, and then we switch again. Oof. And are you ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So proud of you, because if you practice those exercises at home, that's amazing. You got to learn to recite the alphabet, and we know that learning is through repetition, especially for the little ones. And now we get to practice the ASL alphabet, and I know that you want to do that with me, because we get to learn how to communicate with other people that we might normally not be able to communicate with through using our hands and practicing all of the letters in the alphabet so that we can communicate more easily. Now, I know that some of you are watching for the first time, and welcome. And some of you have been here before, welcome back. And I will say this, that even if you just try it, that's huge to do. And you might not get it the first time, but we practice every day. And on Fridays, we actually do No Peak Friday. Good morning, Chuck Gill. Did you know today is National Hot Dog Day? I had Mike Coven telling us. I'm so excited to see you here, Mr. Chuck Gill. And we are about to practice our ASL alphabet. Won't you try with us? I'm really excited. So are you ready? Here we go. Hands up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and today's letter Z. Can you imagine we have finished the alphabet again? Again? So we have been going since March 21st of 2020. Now, we've missed some days, definitely. We had some vacation days. We had some personal days. But the point is that we've been practicing this together for so long, and I'm so excited because, yes, that's right. This is how we are going to learn together and promote positive energy in the morning. And we are going to promote literacy every day. It's so exciting, and it's so super important. So now, today being July 21st, the letter is Z. I have an alliterative sentence up from Lisa. I am going to check it out right now. Good morning, Jim Tomlinson. Nice to see you. I love your picture. That's the net from, what would that be from? Mork and Ork, right? Mork and Mindy. Mork from Ork. Mork and Mindy. Why am I blanking on that? I used to love that show. I always wanted to sit in half of an egg chair. That would be great. I am Mork from Ork. Robin Williams. I love him. Miss him. He was one of my inspirations. Okay. Are you ready? And Daryl Wright is here today. Hi, Daryl. Nice to see you. Always so nice to see happy faces in the morning. It's exciting. I love it. And we are just in time to try out our alliterative sentence. And it looks like a very large sentence. So are you ready? I'm not going to look first. I'm going to just take a minute. And I'm not going to look because I want to see if you guys can get it yourselves. And now, here we go. Zachary and Zoe Zebra love zesty zinnias. The zinnias make them zoom, zip, and zigzag. On the other hand, zucchinis turn Zach and Zoe into zombie zebras. Zebras know zilch about ziti, zippers, and zinc. Zowie, I love that. Zachary and Zoe Zebra love zesty zinnias. The zinnias make them zoom, zip, and zigzag. On the other hand, zucchinis turn Zach and Zoe into zombie zebras. Zebras know zilch about ziti, zippers, and zinc. Zowie! Zachary and Zoe Zebra love zesty zinnias. The zinnias make them zoom, zip, and zigzag. On the other hand, zucchinis turn Zach and Zoe into zombie zebras. Zebras know zilch about ziti, zippers, and zinc. Zowie. I'm waiting for the official word to come in. You let me know what you think, Miss Lisa, if I got it or not. And it's okay either way. But my goodness, that was such a great sentence. And what a great way to warm up for the day. Like, seriously, now I definitely need to get vitamin time going because wowza. Lots of energy being used for that sentence. And as you all know, the way to replenish energy is to take your vitamins, right? So taking your vitamins is a great way to practice healthy habits and good manners. Why? Because most of you know that they're childproof locks. So most children have to say, please, can I have my vitamins? And then you would say, sure. Good job, Donna. I did trip a little bit, but I got it. Ah, you're so kind to me. I was wondering if that stumble was going to cost me the whole entire sentence. I wasn't sure. I was so excited. I was trying to speed it up, knowing that sometimes I have Frank on, and he'll say, "I thought you were supposed to do it fast." Oh, zebras zigzag zanily through the zinnias. Zebras zigzag zanily through the zinnias. Zebras zigzag zanily through the zinnias. Very nice, Chuck Gill. I love that. I love the alliterative sentences. All right, so I'm putting Chuck's there too, because that means I actually conquered another one. All right, so as you get out your vitamins or you ask for your vitamins, you always say, please, may I have my vitamins? Then when you receive them, you say, thank you. But here's the truth. You want to also remember, this is where we learn good manners, where we don't chew with our mouth open. Nope. And we don't talk with our mouth full. Never, ever. Okay, Lisa is feeling really magical today. She says pink and yellow, please, because she knows that inside this pink and purple, there happens to lie 2 yellow from an old bottle of vitamins. And could this be the day that we have the yellow? It is an optimism culmination of the optimism project today. So you never know. All the optimism that's inside this jar just might be what gets the energy pumped up to get us where we need to be with a yellow vitamin. You never know. So let's check it out. Any other guesses? You have until I reveal them. Okay, here we go. I'm taking the 2 vitamins out into my hand, and you never know what's in there. I have no idea. I'm so nervous and so excited. I don't look. All right. Ungala Grace is here. Hi, Ungala. 1 yellow, 1 pink. You guys are both saying yellow and pink today. That's amazing. Okay, well, in my hand, handy spandy wriggly row. Which one is it, high or low? Let's go with this one first. Pink. So we have pink. Remember, if you guys win, you get $1 billion kajillion from the universe. But if you guys lose, you only get $1 kajillion from the universe. And whoever gets it gets to pick a page out of our little yellow book. If no one gets it, then the universe gets to pick today. And here is the other. It is purple. So we have pink and purple today. All right, so we have pink and purple. So no yellow just yet. I thought maybe the yellow was going to come out today too. Which means I need someone to help me pick out a page from the little yellow book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. So if you'd like to pick a page and you want to be in the running, you can just put the numbers in from 7 to 158. Otherwise, I think today I'll pick page 72. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's so wild. Wait a minute. That was so wild that just happened. That I said 72 You're one off. And so is Lisa. That is crazy town. Wowzers. Now we have to see what all 3 pages show us. Let me just check it out. That is amazing. Okay. All right. That's amazing. Are you ready? Here we go. That which curses you today will bless you tomorrow. That is, if you come to believe in curses and blessings in a world where there are only miracles. Said another way, the more challenges you face on any given day, the more happy dancing and high fives will follow. I love that. You don't have to know how you got yourself into any mess to know how to move from it. Just because you won't always physically see life's order, especially during crisis or when disappointed, won't mean you can't always deduce it must be there. In absolutely insane wall-to-wall proportions. The only hint you might receive that you've begun living the greatest chapter of your life is that it might start feeling like the worst. That's page 71. 72. Admit, confess, and atone before you have to, because one day you'll have to. And on that day, you'll realize it would have been so far better to act and call out your naivete than wait for the ambush. Sadness, fear, and despair are less conditions than they are decisions. To see yourself as less than you really are. When you feel happy, especially really happy, it'll seem like you've always been happy and that you'll always be happy, which is just as true as when you feel really sad, lonely, depressed, broke, sick, or scared. Which means how you choose to feel on any given day will re-characterize how you feel about your entire life. I love that. Disappointments have little to do with circumstances and everything to do with perspective. Ungelas is you can change how you feel in a twinkling of an eye if you just change what you view as important. For whatever bothers you, not that it shouldn't, know that you are the reason it bothers you. The reason others might think they need you is because they won't yet believe they already have all that it takes to have all that they want. So they pretend to hold that you hold the key. And maybe sometimes you might be tempted to think the same about someone else. Practice seeing everything with spiritual eyes, and you'll find no predicament that can't change, can't be turned into an advantage, no foe who can't become a friend, and no burden that can't give you wings. Well, that was amazing. That was a lot. The fact that we all had a page off, 71, I said 72, and you said 73, was pretty awesome. And I think we all needed to hear those messages today. And ironically, I missed 2 days of story time, so it's just totally appropriate to have 2 extra pages. So thank you for that. Now, you know what we have to do. We get to go to our social distancing buddy. What's up, Michael Pucciarelli? Nice to see you. Good morning. Social distancing buddies. We're going to get out our favorites, Bartholomew. We're going to get out Lammy, and Cecilia will heal you. So that I know there's some people out there that right now need to be sent some healing, love, and light. So together we're going to do that. Then I know some people that need some hugs, and that happens to be the subjects of our books today. Because there are still so many people that are quarantining, that are separated and unable to receive and give hugs in person. So in honor of them today, I have 3 beautiful books sent to me by someone who I think is super duper. Her name is Joni. And we're going to read them today. So I think today is an appropriate day for healing, for hugs, and for love. So why don't we get ready to send that out to anyone that you know that needs it. We do this together every day by sending love from our head, our heart, and our whole being. And I want to let you know that you can do it any time of day or night. It doesn't have to be just during story time. You can send love and light as a gift any time of the day that you need to. You don't even need to be in the person's presence. You just need to think about them, love them, and send them love. Okay? So you ready? Here we go. 1 from your head, 2 from your heart, 3 from your whole being. Go. And I do believe that together we can elevate the vibration of a global population, one good deed, one kind word, one beam of light at a time. And it's something that I really feel strongly about. teaching the little ones about, so that we can be just this big universal strength together, and we can tip the scales to positivity one thought at a time. Okay? So thank you for doing that with me. Because next, that we have to breathe in all of our I am statements, because we want to make sure that we remember. Let's see, where is she? Uh-oh. Where's my girl? Is she on this side? I think she's right here. Yep. One of my favorite books, What Should Darla Do? Right? You know that. She practices her I am statements every day, feeding herself some amazing positive words. No negativity, correct? Because the world feeds us negativity all the time. So when we get to feed ourselves, we want to make sure that it's all positive. No negative words, no unkind words. We want to be kind to ourselves. So we want to start out by saying this right here. Taking a deep breath in and saying, I am strong. I am brave. I am healthy. And then we say, I am ready to read. Are you ready to read? I'm so excited. I know we talked about healthy habits, drinking water. Don't forget waking up, brushing your teeth, getting ready to exercise, which we did, practicing the alphabet, saying good morning to the people we know and love, even those that we don't know yet or have yet to meet. And there she is. Love, light, and hugs to you as well. Oh, I love that I am an open channel for endless creativity and wisdom. I love that. That's beautiful. And now I'm so excited to read these beautiful books. So today, I'm going to move my other music over. Uh-oh, I dropped my marker. And here we go. I love that this first book is inspired by social distancing. And I want to say thank you so much for sending these, Joni. Okay, this is by Katie Sedmak. If you can't bear hug, air hug. I love this. What a great concept. If you can't bear hug, air hug. Smiling snouts, fuzzy bellies out. We stretch our arms out wide. Right? If you can't slap fins, flash grins. Eyes twinkling, cheeks dimpling. We show off our enormous teeth. Look, and they look great because they brushed them. Healthy habits. If you can't bump knuckles, trade chuckles. Quiet giggling, seashells wiggling. We share jokes late at night. Look at that. Those are some really cute, I think they're like hermit crabs. If you can't tickle feathers, sing together. Talons tapping, wings flapping. We hoo, hoo, hoo in rhythm. If you can't split a fish, share a wish. Fluffy heads on floating beds, we spot a shooting star. I love otters. They're magical. If you can't share snores, share roars. Chests puffed, manes fluffed, we see who growls the loudest. Look at that. So sweet. If you can't touch noses, give roses. Trunks twisting, tails swishing, we pick a perfect bloom. If you can't rub whiskers, be good listeners. Heads perked, ears alert. We have a heart to heart. So important to be a good listener. If you can't give pecks, rain check. Chirping our songs, we say so long and wave our wings till then. What a great book on how to exchange love and light without being right next to each other. If you can't share bamboo, share a view. Sleepy eyes on colorful skies, we watch the sun go down. The end. If you can't bear hug, air hug. That's such a sweet book inspired by social distancing. And there's so many people that you have to be mindful of that have health issues. I know people in my own personal life that have cystic fibrosis, and they really have to do a lot of air hugging. So it's not just because of social distancing. Some people are just far away, and you can still show love and kindness even if you're far away. Thank you. I love this book. Okay, I'm going to put this in my personal library. All right, this one is also inspired by social distancing. And I'm going to read this one first, followed by this one called The Hug, because we'll go from while we can't hug and we'll lead into when we can, by Owen McLaughlin and Polly Dunbar. This is for all the children who can't hug the ones they love. Look. Hedgehog and Tortoise were the best of friends. They wanted to give each other a great big hug, but they weren't allowed to touch. Don't worry, said Owl. There are lots of ways to show someone you love them. Hedgehog tried a wave, and that made Tortoise smile. Tortoise made a funny face, and that made Hedgehog laugh. Hedgehog wrote a letter, and Tortoise wrote one back. And when Tortoise did a little dance, Hedgehog joined in too. Hedgehog blew a kiss across the gap between them. Tortoise saw it, and caught it, and kept it. How sweet. And sent 3 back again. Tortoise sang a song. Hedgehog played along. Ah, look at that. La 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 la. Then they both painted pictures so that everyone would know they were friends. So sweet. Through rain, I love the clouds. And shine, They could not touch. They could not hug. But they both knew that they were loved. Oh, that is so sweet. That is beautiful. Well, We Can't Hug by Owen McLaughlin and Polly Dunbar. Okay, now this one is so cute, and it's called The Hug. I don't know which side you're supposed to read first, but this is the front of the book because this has this on it. So let's start here. Hedgehog was feeling sad as a hedgehog can feel. So sad, only one thing could help. Hello, said Hedgehog. Hello, said Fox. How beautiful. Please, may I have a hug? Asked Hedgehog. I'd love to, replied Fox, but I've just got to knock over that bin. Bang, crash, splat. But look at Hedgehog's face. I'm feeling quite sad and would very much like a hug, said Hedgehog. Hedgehog has stuff stuck all over him right now. I'm a little busy counting all my nuts, replied Squirrel, who only had 3 nuts. Now I'll have to start over. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at Hedgehog. At least he got dusted off. That's a positive. Might you give me just a small hug? Begged Hedgehog. Perhaps after I sing my song, replied Magpie, which is quite long. Squawk, 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 squawk. Why will no one hug me? Hedgehog sniffed. Oh. Well, you're just a little bit tricky to hug, replied Owl, with all your prickly prickles. But don't worry, there's someone for everyone. Interesting. Now I am even more sad, said Hedgehog. Will I ever find someone to hug? Oh. And that's when they met. And that's when they hugged. As happy as a hug can make you, as happy as two someones can be. And now we go this way. Tortoise was feeling sad as a tortoise can feel. So sad only one thing could help. Hello, said Tortoise. Hello, said Badger. Might you give me a big hug? Asked Tortoise. I'm sorry. My hands are sticky, replied Badger. Oh, I'm eating all those berries. Oh, poor Tortoise. Yum, 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 yum. Might I trouble you for a small hug? Asked Tortoise. Not right now, said Rabbit. Unfortunately, I'm digging a very important hole. Dig, 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 dig. Do you have time for a quick hug? Asked Tortoise. Not today, replied Frog. Sorry, I have to jump over there now. Huh. Tell you what, he's got time for hugs. Oh, look how sad he looks. Boing. Why will no one hug me? Asked Tortoise. It's your shell, replied Owl. It's just so very hard. But don't worry, there's someone for everyone. Now I am even more sad, said Tortoise. Will I ever find someone to hug? And that's when they met. And that's when they hugged, as happy as a hug can make you, as happy as two someones can be. Look at that. That's such a smart book. I love it. The hug. See that? I love that. It's amazing because we have, where'd it go? While we can't hug is the follow-up to the hug. So smart. I love that. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing. Oh, well, today, July 21st, the letter Z, we actually get to finally fill up the rest of our jar with all the rest of the days and get to see just how lucky we are, because we are, to have each other, to have optimism, to have things to look forward to. And you know what? You can choose what to put in the jar and even what not to put in the jar. So you know those 2 days I just missed? They're staying right here. They're not making the jar. So here and here. Look at this. Don't you think we have way more to be grateful for than to not? And this I will keep with a lid is like, I'll keep with me because when I need it, I have stuff to pull from. And I hope that you kept yourself an optimism journal this time around. And if not, you could start today. Any day you could start to look at things in a more positive way than you saw them yesterday. Don't forget that. There's so many people that see the glass as half empty, right? When we could see it as half full. And now you take your optimism jar and you utilize all the things that you put in there and you still have things to pull from and memories and ideas and thoughts, and you can fill yourself right back up to where you were. It's really important. And it's really sweet to send kindness to other people. Don't forget that, because some people walk around pretty sad and down a lot of the time. And we could send them love and light. They don't even have to know that we're doing it. But just by doing it, it'll actually increase your own. Don't think that if you give it away, yours will be empty. You can only have what you give away. Remember that. That's why it's important to spread love and joy and peace and kindness and think about health for others and happiness. So, yeah. All right. And we end every day with a hug. Remember, we practice the alphabet. We talk about healthy habits, take our vitamins. We have our alliterative sentence. But the real reason we're here is to build each other up. So thank you so much. Thank you again for the amazing books. I love the messages behind the books. They were so sweet. And the illustrations were amazing. Thank you for being here today. If it's your first day here, welcome. If not, welcome back. I'm here live most days, Sunday through Friday, unless something I need to rearrange my schedule, 10 to 11. But if you miss me, you can go over to Facebook Live, or Facebook rather, and you can see all of the shows from March 21st until today, because we were there from the very beginning. And if you want, you can go over to YouTube and check out YouTube, which is Donna Vee Comedy, Storytime with Donna Vee, and see all of the stories that we've done. They're up there. And it's really exciting. And, oh, Dawn, good morning. My beautiful friend. Love you, miss you. I'm so excited that you had a beautiful vacation. And I will see everyone tomorrow. So let's put our right hand on our left shoulder and our left hand on our right. Give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight. And know that I love you and everything's going to be all right. Okay? And let's breathe our way out. I am fearless. I am optimistic. I am peace. I am totally content. Thank you for being here today and every day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Right? God willing. Bye.